Don't be alarmed. Very good.
Are you ready?
Yeah, because this is how we do it. Okay, welcome back to Diskydisk episode 42, which is the answer to everything you said.
Yeah, the life, the universe, and everything. Correct. This is from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the We kind of grazed over it, but in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
What?
somebody asked, "What is the meaning of everything?" It is 42 is the answer to everything. Basically.
And then you say the thing that you always say.
Well, first of all, it's the 28th of October, Friday. Whatever, we're on Twitch live. We're Tiny Edge and Ircha.
Very good. In this episode, we talk about. Well, you didn't write a lot of notes.
I know, but I was distracted by life.
Okay, very good. And we talked about the infinity, and we continued that conversation from last 2 weeks ago. Terrible. And
it's not even 2 weeks; a week and a half. Come on.
Very good.
Hi,
we talk a lot about the Steam Deck because I have burning questions like how long does it last and how loud is it?
She wants to know how long the deck lasts for.
Yeah. And you want it to be vibrating, which is it? We isn't.
I mean, it's all you really want from a deck, isn't it?
Okay, we talk a lot about video games in this one. No Man's Sky, Let's Build a Zoo, Bear and Breakfast, and you had a bunch of games including Skyrim, Little Nightmares, I think it was, and something else.
Stardew Valley, mostly.
Yeah, you didn't write it in the notes.
16 hours of Stardew Valley, dude.
Yeah, and we talk a lot about roadworks and bad driving. You wrote that. Bad driving.
Did I write that?
Bad driving, very good. And the weirdest thing that we currently have in our refrigerator.
So sardine oil, question mark.
And a lot of questions and stuff, and this is a funny one. Enjoy it, I guess.
But
question mark? Enjoy it?
Okay. So enjoy it?
Enjoy it? Are you
sure? Can you stop the recording now? I can go pee and then we can come back and talk to the chat a bit.
Very good.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress. Do you have any feedback from last week's episode? But it wasn't last week. It's 2 weeks again.
Last week.
Isn't it? 2 weeks again. And you know what? We are terrible because I think the last episode, we did that down in my basement. And we said feedback from 2 weeks ago's episode.
Let me go to the YouTube though.
Again?
No.
We are terrible.
It's not 2 weeks. It was supposed to be, it's 10 days. It was supposed to be on Tuesday, but I was having an espresso depresso. So we are now on Friday. Normally it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, I have no sense of weekdays. I think Ircha said it's a weekend now, and I said that means nothing to me. I'm gonna edit all day, every day, no matter what.
Yeah. So feedback from what was last week's. It was actually last week.
Oh yeah, we can check out the comments.
Let's do that.
Because we did that on video. We are doing something special this week as well.
We're special every week. Yeah.
No, but this time, we're special every week. Who am I kidding?
Chico Beansall says espresso depresso should be on a Diskydisk hoodie. I agree.
Espresso depresso espresso.
Actually, speaking of, because we didn't say this, we're on feedback from last week's episode, and we always do the feedback and then we do the episode and then we do the beginning at the end, which sounds weird, but so that everybody knows when they didn't know, but they're gonna know later, which is a lapse in time and it's hard to understand for anybody who was ever here at one point or another. It is now episode 42, which is, the answer to the universe and everything, which means that at the moment we are recording this live with a Twitch chat for anybody to come and put their input into Disky while we do, as you go.
While we do.
So whenever we reference to things, it's the Twitch chat that we are currently recording live with. They will pop in, they will pop out, they will sometimes.
That was a good story. Do you want to tell it again?
I would like to. Do you want me to start over? Because I can. Anyway.
Okay. Angelina is saying, I love this type of podcast where I can see you while you're talking. Sorry for my bad English. There was nothing wrong with your English, Angelina. Thank you for your comment.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? And then Vengeance Early, Jeff, he says, I like energy drinks that don't rely on cheap caffeine for energy boosts. I know most of them have caffeine. Yeah, we talked a lot about caffeine.
We did. It was a big caffeine episode.
Yeah, have you had yours today?
Yes.
I went to work. Did you have your G Fuel?
I mean, I went to work, so I had like my regular 4-5 cups of coffee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I have had my Gamers Ups. Of course I have. Wait, someone is coming in the door. Hello?
In your life?
In my real life, yeah. Why live, yeah.
Special guest?
Yeah, special guest. My sister arrived in a timely fashion. No, I didn't know she was coming over.
She's gonna be there for this live recording of Diskydisk. That sounds like that's can you send her home?
No, we're just gonna wing it, I think. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Next, do you find any comments that you want to read out loud? Oh yeah, I have one here from Jaybird. It says, "Where do you go when you go?"
I don't actually know.
Where do you go when you go?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, you actually responded. You said, "At this point, I don't know, to be honest." Or you said, "IDK TBH." Very good.
IDK TBH.
You're a good millennial.
I do live. I did see this article actually about Gen Z people canceling things that millennials say a lot.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Apparently, we like to say I was today years old when something, and there were a couple of other things that I chosen to forgot. Because,
you have chosen to forgotten it
because English.
Oh yeah, you know what? I actually saw an article. What year is it? And it was it is rude if you're in a chat or DM or text. Yeah, it's called DM for the Gen Z. we say the chat forum. No.
Yeah.
How old are we?
The chat forum.
It's rude to put a dot after okay. Okay, dot.
That is true though. It is rude.
Even
I mean, it's not rude. It's not rude. It just means you're angry.
Yeah, I know, right? 3 dots, you're super angry.
Yeah,
you're
but it's
about
like
to explode.
I mean, yeah, but it's like somebody says something. They're like, "Yeah, I can't come over later because I have some stuff," and you're upset that they can't come over later. You say, "Okay." Period.
Period.
And
I know,
that's
right?
like
when you're pissed,
angry about
you
it.
say something and you say period.
I think I said that to you like a while ago when I was upset about it, and I was like, I was upset about something, so I told you like a whole story, and then I said something and then a period at the end, and I was like, you see the period? I'm upset.
I know, right?
I'm upset right now. There's a period at the end.
I loved it. No, yeah. But yeah, what is up with that? It's true though.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It is actually true. That's something that you have. I mean, I don't understand what the alternative would be to express anger.
Yeah, and someone and I have gotten this a lot. Someone is saying that the normal smiley face is a bad smiley face. It's sarcasm.
It is. Always has been.
You do it.
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah, because you do the thing. You're like, you're such a dick. Smiley face. You're such a nice person. Smiley face. It's just like,
yeah, but the regular smiley face.
Yeah, I know. Colon parentheses end.
Good one. Yeah. Because what is your most used emoji? Let's talk about emojis. So your most used one. I have a few. I'm gonna listen to yours first. I mean, to begin with, do you often chat with emojis and express yourself through emojis?
I would say maybe yeah. I think I use emojis more when I talk to people I don't know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever like put in an emoji into like a business email?
Do I write business emails often?
Every day? I do. Use emojis in emails. I use one. I mean, that is all I'm allowed to do. Yeah.
But,
okay. So that was the story.
That was that. Okay.
That was that.
Yeah. Any more comments?
We derailed into emojis. My most used emoji is the sunglass emoji, I think.
Yeah,
the cool one. Because I want to be so cool.
Yeah. You're so cool.
I want to be cool. That's the one. And I use the peace sign and the thumbs up one. And I use them all in yellow, the original yellow emoji, because now I know they are in several different skin colors now, but I'm a yellow person, so that's the one.
Same.
Yeah, same. Do you have more feedback? Oh yeah, you did. Now
I
go
do,
on with the
but I was.
infinity.
Are we gonna go to the infinity? Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Sorry, chat, but it's about to get real. In the last episode, you said that infinity breaks math. This was a thing. Patrick coached me on this, and he explained everything, and I was like, okay. So, do you want to read the first point of what I wrote here on the?
Yeah. The first point, you have written down this. Infinity in math only breaks in
squiggly
fingers math in certain circumstances. Infinite numbers like 3.333 repeating added with another infinite number like 2.222 repeating is still possible. It will just be 5.5555 repeating infinitely.
Yes.
Infinitely.
So the thing with this is that when you said last episode, you said that infinity breaks math because you can't go infinitely. But the thing is, you can only go so far, and as long as you add two numbers that are the same decimal of repeating numbers, you can still add them and it'll still be the same situation. Now continue to the next paragraph.
Yeah, but that 3.33, and that was only because my example at the time was divide 10 by 3, but whatever. The next one is saying the amount of decimals you use of an infinite number depends on what you are using the number for. Everyday math, like money, typically only needs 2 decimals, for example 1999 Norwegian
cronies, which is my example.
Yeah, very good example. Even though the number is actually infinite.
So you don't normally need more decimals than 2, because even an infinite number, there are only so many things you can do with an infinite number to need the infinite amount of
but the
decimals.
question was, does infinity exist? So this just tells me that it exists.
It does exist. And but the point was that you said it breaks math, and that's what I'm trying to respond here. Okay, so next paragraph. She's currently reading the paragraphs that I wrote about this, but I want her to read them so that we can discuss them by her words.
Next one is saying the more decimals you use, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc., the more accurate the answer is, but you will basically never need more than 10. So if you want to add do I go on?
That was a line break. So what Patrick said is that, because I get all my information from Patrick. What Patrick said is that
100 IQ,
because he's really good at math. He said that for you to need to ever use 10 decimals of a 3 repeating, is if you want to calculate something that is ridiculously in need of accurate, mathematical whatever
accuracy.
Which we do not need.
We do not need it. No, but the question was, does it exist? Does infinity exist?
It does.
It does it. Okay,
anyway, next
one. So if you want to add an infinite repeating number like 333, add it to another infinite number that isn't repeated, like pi, 3.1415, etc. You will just need to be able to get the full accurate answer because they go on infinitely.
They go on infinitely. So the deal is, the way citation needed, because I'm paraphrasing Patrick here, because I was like, I'm really interested in understanding this, but at the same time it's math, so it's hard for me,
it's hard.
But what he sort of basically said is that an infinite number that is repeating, so 3.3333 repeating or 2.222 repeating, they continue infinitely. And as long as you want to add them together, it doesn't really matter, because you'll get to a smooth number because they are the same number repeating sort of forever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But if you add a repeating number like 3.33333 repeating to a non-infinite, a number that isn't repeated, like pi, which is 3.1415, etc. And pi goes on, as far as we know, forever, but hard to calculate.
Yeah, does it go on forever?
And they don't know. That's the thing.
Isn't that exciting?
I know it is exciting, but pi is a special number because it calculates, things that are circular, basically. Pi is crazy, man. Pi is crazy. We love pi. We should have talked about pi rather than infinite numbers, because pi is insane.
I mean, don't we have the pi symbol on our keyboards right now?
Do we?
It's an actual symbol.
I know it's like a
super
like
cool
a Greek
Do you have it?
No, I don't have.
Do you have pi?
Do I have it? I don't have it, but it looks like a Greek sort of like sort of like an arch. I would say.
I know, right? So cool.
Yeah.
Should use that every day.
I did try at one point to memorize as many digits of pi as I could, of course, because
were you 16 when you tried that?
Uh-huh.
Because I think I remember it.
Yeah.
I think I remember you liking pi.
I know. There's the pi song I link in Discord.
Oh my god.
I will add that.
You were such a 100 IQ teenager. You know, I'm visualizing you right now. I remember everything from when we were 16. I loved it. We were funny. We're not
stuff.
anymore. Okay.
Let's turn our eyes to the chat for a second, see what people have to say.
Okay. You are in charge of the chat.
People are taking because we're so smart. Nobody has anything to add. I always use all the decimals in the calculator with memory in and out. Oh, there we go. Irene too. 3.14159265358 3598730.
Yeah, and Angel Michelle says lols. Very good.
That's good stuff.
Next topic, maybe. Transition.
Maybe. Yeah, we can transition.
It's gonna be a fake transition.
Yeah. You edited it.
I edited
it.
Hello, everyone. Vox Quantum. Chico Beans Sauce. Good. And you? Hi,
and you?
How are you? And you? I am good. Not much. You laugh every time I say that.
I do.
What's up? Not much. And you? Nothing. Chilling. Same. Via Bone is saying pizza is on the way.
You should definitely leave this in the recording. Because this is what it's like. You say to chat, "Hi, chat, how are you?" And this is what happens.
Okay. This was your idea. Just gonna have that said.
But you have to sometimes interact.
Okay.
You have to also.
We have to also. Are we gonna slide now into currently on our minds?
These two have so much fun with this concept of language and numbers, huh? Says Ikari Metal Slugger.
We love smartness. Very good.
We love smartness.
We just wanted to talk about the infinity and pi because we talked about that last week.
I would like to say that I did not bring up the matter of infinite numbers. You did that.
I did it because I saw a Netflix documentary. This is what it's all about. Netflix.
Weeaboon says brain disk. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very
medical disc, educational disc, and citation needed disc.
Yeah.
Very good.
Citation needed disc 100%.
Yeah. And now we're sliding into Steam Deck disc.
Steam Deck disc. Let's go.
You are sliding. I'm not sliding anywhere. You're sliding on your Steam Deck. Do you love it? You love it.
I love it.
You know what? I've been watching so many Steam Deck videos after you got your hands on yours, and I have still not seen yours. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
But it looks so good. But then again, I wonder. I have a question for you, Steam Deck owner of the world.
Okay.
When you hold it, are the buttons and the analog sticks feeling like they are really far up? What?
They feel this is the thing. Like, look, let's get down to it. Let's get down to business here. The Steam Deck, when you see a picture of it, it looks like a mess. Right? It looks like the dumbest thing anybody ever invented. It looks like somebody was like, hey, everybody else has a monopoly on every other type of controller layout, so we just have to invent our own. Yeah. But on the Steam Deck, it feels very like natural. It takes a minute because if you're used to the Switch or you're used to the Xbox controller, it feels a little bit like you want to go down with your thumb. You want to go down. But you cannot go down.
You cannot. Yeah, because the thumbs are going to be all the way up on the edge sort of thing.
I know, but once you get used to it, there is a grip on the back, and also you have buttons on your, what would be like your middle finger and your ring finger, or also your pinky finger if you're small-handed.
Yeah,
they feel much more comfortable than you would think. It looks entirely uncomfortable, but it isn't.
Oh, I'm more hyped now.
You should get one.
I'm so hyped.
I'm so hyped too. I love it.
Oh.
I was slightly worried that, I would hate it. I was like,
I know you were.
Did I spend 8K on something that I would hate? But I love it.
I know. You had a backup
I
plan that I was going to buy it from you.
You're not having it.
Oh no, I'm so ready.
I love it.
I
love
can
everything
send you
about
money
it.
right now.
No, I
It's
love
mine.
it. No,
Okay.
I love it.
Oh,
I love
no.
it.
So what are you playing on the Steam Deck? That's the biggest question.
Well, I mean, I took the virginity of the Steam Deck.
Yeah. With
had to be Skyrim.
Yes.
It was the first thing I installed. I was like, I cannot not.
Yeah.
It has to be.
How
Skyrim.
does it feel compared to the Switch version of Skyrim, which is the handheld I know of?
I mean, Skyrim runs well on the Switch.
Yeah, it does. But
Tiny Hat's up in here saying that the Switch runs well.
I know, right?
Skyrim runs well on the Switch, and it runs, perfectly on the Steam Deck. But I wasn't really expecting it not to. So
okay, but does it run better? Better.
I wouldn't really say it runs better or worse. It runs
pretty much the same.
It's a handheld console. It's Skyrim. It's from 2011. It runs.
It's samey.
I mean, it's Skyrim.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that. It's samey. Okay,
but I don't have any. Yeah, because I don't have any complaints about Skyrim on the Switch, so it's hard to think of any complaints about Skyrim on the Steam Deck. But then I played. I had a game that it was gifted to me from one of my old WoW friends. She gave me Little Nightmares, which was the game I always meant to play, but it was on PC, so I didn't. That was the second game I installed.
Okay.
Super cute. It's like a puzzle adventure side-scrolling nightmare game. It's super cute. I loved it.
Right.
And then I finally got around to play ukulele. Have you played ukulele?
Yeah, I talked about that on my channel in like 2017.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it, except for the lack of, I don't know if they have put that into the game because I haven't played it in 6 years, maybe. I think maybe 5 years. They didn't have any maps in the game. You had to memorize every single location.
Yeah, you do.
It's still that way.
It was one of those games that I was super hyped for when they announced it, and then I never got around to it, and then now I did.
Yeah, I was hyped.
Yeah. So, problem.
What do you feel? What do you feel?
I feel.
Yeah.
Because I have ukulele on Steam, because this is the problem with this. Well, not the problem now anymore. The problem with my Steam library was that I had so many games on Steam that I couldn't / didn't want to play because they were on PC. But now I have them on the Steam Deck, and I can play them on the sofa.
That is the appeal for me.
That is the appeal.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel like I wanna tackle a lot of games that I don't want to play on PC.
Because there are so many games that you can't play on Switch, which is the only handheld console that I have, that you can play on the Steam Deck.
I know, like Cyberpunk, for example.
Yeah.
For example. Yeah,
Good
I know.
Stuff.
I'm just jealous up in here.
You should get one. There's nothing stopping you from getting one.
Yeah, I know. I should send money to some stranger on the internet.
You should
get it smuggled across the borders like you did.
Absolutely do that, yeah. And then I played like 16 hours of Stardew Valley.
Oh, Stardew Valley.
Of course, so cozy and handheld is so good.
Okay, so how is the battery charge? How often do you have to?
It's not that great, I will admit. I wouldn't want to take it somewhere for a longer journey in which I wouldn't have access to electricity.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Okay,
it lasts about, I would say, maybe like I mean, when I'm playing Stardew Valley, maybe 4 hours, 4.5 hours before it tells me.
Yeah.
But I think that, or I've heard anyway, I can't confirm citation needed, that depends on what game you play. Apparently, the more intensive it is, the more, because it is like a computer. It like goes, when you play something more intensive, it goes.
It goes really when works. It goes.
It really has to go when it does.
Yeah.
So I think it depends what game you play, but for Stardew Valley, I can do about 3.5, 4 hours, and then it's like, battery, please. Which is enough for me, but I'm playing Stardew Valley again, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Do we want to turn our attention to the chat for a second, see what people have to say? Skyrim.
Okay.
It won't be a Diskydisk without Skyrim. Angel Shell says, Isha, if you want the Steam Deck cheaper, message me. He's a scalper right now. Angel Shell, good job.
Scalper. Thank you.
Cheaper Gamer says modded Stardew Valley is fantastic on the Steam Deck. I did want to mod. I mean, I want to say I did want to. I don't love modded Stardew Valley though. The only thing I really want from Stardew Valley, if you're gonna mod it, is like quality of life things, like being able to see your levels for your skills and like your energy open all the time. And the Steam Deck does seem to have a bug that when you wake up every morning, you see your energy level and then you have to press the crafting menu and it goes away.
What?
So I mean, not a bug. Like, it makes a huge difference. But you know, it's not a perfect console, I guess.
Consoler.
Irene 2 says the deck doesn't last that long. That's what she said.
Oh, consoler.
Yeah.
Does it get hot? Via Bone is asking.
I love it when it gets hot, to be honest. It does run warm, I would say. It's warmer than the Switch. Much warmer. The Switch doesn't get warm, does it?
No. I have a last question about the Steam Deck. Does the fan go loud?
It's pretty loud, yeah.
Ew. I'm thinking about silent bed gaming next to Ircha, man.
Oh, no. It's silent enough to be bed gaming next to, but you can hear it.
Okay.
It does go.
But like, Ircha, man.
Let me imitate it. It's like a slight.
Oh, Angel Chell is saying it's called Steam for something. Pretty good. That's pretty good. It's steaming.
It does steam.
Yeah, it does imply it in the name.
It's the Steam Deck. It does have a slight whir to it, so to speak. But mostly no, I wouldn't. Like at first I was like, whoa, you're hot and you're loud, baby. But then I got used to it and I was like, yeah, this is every day.
Yeah, that's what
this is my life. It was hot and it was loud, but then you get used to it.
Yeah.
And once you get used to it, it's just that's your life.
It's your baby.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Or I mean your baby, that sounds
Transition.
Yeah, maybe.
Fake transition, it means.
Yeah, I understand.
Are we going to slide into play it later? Because I have some things actually.
Yes, you should. Absolutely slide.
I saw on your notes you said Skyrim little.
Yeah, we talked about this. So
yeah.
This was. So
you got yours.
I did mine.
Okay.
I have. Can we slide into those slightly? Have you played the Dreamlight Valley update?
The Scar one?
Yeah.
Not much. Actually, not much. I haven't had the time.
Same. I got the Steam Deck. They arrived, and I was like, I wanted to so much, and I did for like 30 minutes, and then I was like, but the Steam Deck, you know. Yeah, but I'm planning. Are you planning to go back to it though? Are you excited?
Yes.
Have you met Scar?
I met him.
Do you even meet Scar?
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, good.
You haven't?
No, I have. I was confused about where to get fertile soil though, and I was like,
I'm going to continue in Dreamlight Value. Value?
Dreamlight Value.
Very good. That's what I'm going to continue into. Okay, so lately I have been playing...
Wait, hold on. Can I slide in where Angel Shell said, does it rumble goodness? The Steam Deck does not vibrate. The deck does not have vibrate mode. It doesn't have ribbed for her pleasure. It doesn't vibrate, which is one of the things that I don't like about it.
Let's be real. How
I want the deck to vibrate.
No, the battery life though would die. The battery life.
Yeah, but I want it to vibrate. I like it when it
for
vibrates.
Like 30 minutes.
But I want it to vibrate. If it takes 40 minutes, it takes 40 minutes.
You know? The battery.
No, but it doesn't vibrate, which is sad. Anyway, carry on. Played lately.
Okay. I have been playing a tiny bit of No Man's Sky. Have you ever played it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, No Man's Sky is the sort of game that takes forever to learn and understand, because I feel like I don't get the crafting. I don't understand anything. I'm wandering around on this big planet that I called a crazy name, Vaskemaskini. Very good. Don't laugh. Because when you land on a planet in the start of the game, from what I figured out, you can call that planet something, and it's going to be called that in the database forever, if I'm correct. I don't know. Citation needed. But the thing is, you are stranded there, sort of thing, and you have to gather resources around you. And then you fix your scanner and you can scan wildlife, plants and stuff, and flora.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's gonna take 20 hours just to get the what do you get?
I don't know what you get, but wasn't that game like massively criticized as not being good?
Yeah, and then they remade it, sort of thing.
Did it help?
Yeah, I'm not feeling anything that shouldn't be there. It's a good game. The game was good.
You're not feeling anything that shouldn't be there.
It runs well. It's a fun game.
What are you playing it on?
Complicated game.
On the Switch?
I'm playing it on Game Pass, so I alternate between Xbox Series X and PC Game Pass. Because cloud save, funny times. I like the Game Pass. The Game Pass.
The Game Pass, same.
Absolutely. Another game I've been playing, if you have nothing more on No Man's Sky, I mean.
No. Skyward Link says 77 says hello, ladies. Hello, hi, how are you?
How are you?
No, I don't have anything else to. All I've heard is that it's not great.
Yeah, when it was initially released, yeah, that's what
I know.
heard,
but then again, hold on. You liked Fallout 76, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that says
and
more
it was
about
a mess.
you than it does about the game.
It was a mess. It was a mess. It had a hard crash every 1 hour of the game.
That's
every
terrible,
single
though.
1 hour. At the 1 hour mark, boom, hard crash. Terrible. And the loading screens, terrible. 5 minutes at least. Terrible.
Yeah.
Don't remind me of that. Yeah, I liked it when the game ran at all.
But you liked it. That's what's so crazy. You're just a glutton for punishment. You just like it when it hurts.
I like the content of the game, but the performance sucked.
Okay.
The next game that I've been playing a tiny bit the past couple of days is Let's Build a Zoo. And it's on the Switch, and I want you to Google it right now and tell me your first impression.
Okay,
Let's Build a Zoo. It's a management sim. It is pixel graphics, but never mind that. It is in the vein of 2 Point Campus and 2 Point Hospital, because you manage sort of not really rooms, but you are managing a zoo seen from above, and you can make these fences and adopt these animals and hire the staff and control their paycheck and micromanage everything within the game. So that is the game that I want you to have a look at.
I think that somebody who developed this at one point or another played Stardew Valley.
Yeah, probably. Everyone did. Everyone played Stardew Valley.
But somebody definitely did.
Yeah. And I want to say that I have a good first impression, and my first impression is that it is so complicated and complex. There's so many small things that you can micromanage in the game. Like how much it's so difficult to explain. Also, you have staff members that you have hired, and you can control where they're gonna go in a sort of grid. It makes sense when you play it. Terrible explanation. So do you think that is a game for you?
It looks like Stardew Valley.
Stop it. It looks like Stardew Valley.
It does, though, and I can't get over that.
It is on the Game Pass, so you lose nothing if you get it on your Series X.
It doesn't look like my kind of game, though.
Okay. But the simulation part of it, the management, God mode sort of thing, is a fun thing. And I know you like it.
Yeah, Weeaboo says it sounds like Zoo Tycoon. I would say it sounds like Planet Zoo. It's the same kind of thing, but in 3D. Cartesian Cat is also asking, wait, which game? This is Let's Build a Zoo that we're talking about. But have you played Planet Zoo?
No, never.
It came from like Planet Coaster. It's the same thing. You know, they tried to make every tycoon game in the game into everything, basically.
Oh yeah, Planet Zoo. I googled it now. Yeah, I tried that on Game Pass. I think that one is also on Game Pass.
It's pretty good. I mean, there's also there's like a Jurassic Park version of it, which is certainly something.
It can be fun if you're into that sort of game, and which I am sometimes.
Yeah, I do like management games, but I think this let's build a zoo kind of thing. I reserve my pixel graphics for the special feelings that I get from Stardew Valley and Graveyard Keeper.
Exactly, Graveyard Keeper looks like Graveyard Keeper.
Looks a lot, but this looks a lot like Stardew Valley. Maybe that's a new meme.
Yeah, looks like Stardew Valley.
Maybe
and the last game that I've recently played is Bear and Breakfast,
which was in our
video
ages ago. Video at one point.
Yeah, we reacted to it on my YouTube channel.
How is it though?
It is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. The controls are terrible on the Switch. I don't understand the menu and the button layouts and stuff. It doesn't make sense. So it's not optimized per now, in my opinion, on a consoler. I think maybe it would be better with a mouse and keyboard. I don't know, but
that does happen.
It can happen, and I think it happened. It's the other way around with Let's Build a Zoo. I played it at first on Game Pass on PC, which was sort of terrible with the controls, because not every game is meant for a mouse and keyboard, and the same can be said the other way around. But I feel like Let's Build a Zoo is better on consoler.
Okay.
On the Switch.
Yeah, well, I mean, some games are going to be this, like, you know, they built it for fun engines, and then they just you know, transport it. There are very few games, I would say, that can, you know, qualify for both.
I cannot recommend Bear and Breakfast as of right now on the Switch because of the control scheme. The scheme. It was definitely a scheme.
Okay, but in general, is it a good game though?
I have the feeling that it has potential, but I am just in the tutorial sequence of the game already. I mean, still. So I cannot say anything like a proper opinion, but I feel like it has potential to be a game.
Definitely, it has potential to be a game.
Yeah, it can be a game.
But it isn't quite yet.
Not quite a game. Not such a game. It's a game.
I mean, it's trying to, right?
Potential to be a game. That's the one.
Okay. It tries, but it doesn't quite get there.
It wanna be a game so bad.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Anything else played? No, we have talked about games the entire podcast so far.
We have really certainly
transition into a trapper topic.
A trapper topic.
Trapper topic.
I feel like you can get there eventually if you try.
Proper topic. Good.
So trooper tropic.
Yeah, trooper topic. Trapper topic.
A trapper topic.
What do you want to talk about?
What does the chat want us to talk about? Anybody got any suggestions? Go. Very fast. You have to do this so fast. Anybody?
Chat.
Chat.
How are you?
Hello. Hi. How are you? Any topic that you would like right now? First come, first serve. Anybody? Go.
Oh yeah, the first one that says something. How's the weather?
Okay, we'll talk about that first. Okay, the weather? Any
Icy. And I'm wearing my ice bugs. Do you remember?
I do remember I do.
Episode 2, I think.
Do strongly remember
Yeah, episode 2 of this podcast. I said that I got shoes that has spikes underneath it, sort of thing, to walk on ice.
Yes, your
That's
ice bugs.
happening again.
Oh
we are full circle. We are back to winter.
I know, it's almost been a year of Diskydisk. How do you feel about that?
I love it, and I feel like it's been a year. How do you feel it's been?
I mean, and you?
And you? And you?
But and you? I feel a little stressed about the weather, but then again, you know, because I'm driving now and everything is stressful.
But your car's shoes has the spikes also.
My car does have shoes with spikes. Yeah. So, you know, I do live my life quite calmly, but I do feel stressed on the inside of my soul.
Oh no.
A little bit, yeah. You know. It's like when I came to your house the first time I drove all the way there, very far. Oh no. You were like, okay, let's look through this stuff now. I was like, it's about to get dark. I have to go home. Yeah. I can't drive in the dark.
Yeah. And you were like, gone.
I was like, no,
Bye.
out of here. Bye. See you later.
Thank you.
But
You're welcome.
and then the tunnel. I didn't tell you this. When I went home, the tunnel was closed.
No.
Yes, it was.
You
And
had
I
to
had to
drive
go.
past the city.
I know, because I called Patrick before that. Like, I already called him when I went to the car. I was like, please support me. And then I went.
Really? That's so
Yeah,
cute.
I know, I was scared.
Support me.
Yeah. But then I went to drive and the tunnel was closed because I went through the tunnel on the way to your place. And
Yeah.
then when I went back, the tunnel was closed on like that direction that I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And because, fucking down there, Arena Larsnessa and whatever, Veddingsgata, everything is closed. So I was like, shit, where do I go? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go right. So I went right past the church where you got married. Very beautiful. And then I was like, but then when you come up to St. Olavsgata, it's also closed. And I was like, where do I go now?
Where do you go when you go?
Where do I go when I go? So I went down.
Eventually, though.
Yeah, I know. I went down Hashigoshbakken, and then I went down, past behind the military building and past the thing, and then I made it. I survived, but I was stressed for a moment, and it wasn't even dark. So.
Our entire city is being remastered at the moment. Remastered.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Patrick, I'm driving. Support me. Yes, absolutely.
So much road work everywhere.
I know. And why?
I mean,
can we talk about this actually topic?
Yeah, everyone in the city independently decided now is the time to do all the roadworks. And you know what? There are at least 3 independent companies doing it.
There are 4, actually.
4 at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they not talk with each other?
Because there is the main road, like the one that the state is funding to make more roundabouts in the right places, right? So that's one. And then we have Veddingsgata is closed because they're making a parking garage in the center of town.
Yes, correct. That's also happening.
And then they have Arena Larsnessa, which is another one that they're closing around the bus station because they're building that there.
Yep.
And then they have St. Olavsgata is closed because they're building a new portion of the hospital. So these are 4 separate fucking things.
Exactly.
And they have decided to do all of these 4 major fucking veins of traffic into our town, in and out.
At the same time.
At the same fucking time.
No one talked with each other.
I know. They didn't even just go, like, maybe we should do 1 or 2 at the same time. Maybe we should, like, try to space it out. They were like, no, fuck that. We're just going to do all of them at the same time.
So, everyone, it's terrible to drive right now in their cities. You're not getting anywhere.
It's just inaccessible.
And you guys, you have to understand that this is a smaller, squiggly fingers, coastal city in the northern part of Norway. This is not what you are imagining, like a big city. This is a small city, medium-sized, small-ish, I think.
Medium-ish.
Yeah, but when this things like this happens, it really happens. Okay.
Yeah, we have
a lot of alternative routes to go.
I know. You have like two veins of traffic into town, and one of them goes through a residential area, and it's just like, where the fuck are we meant to go? All the like heavy traffic, all the trucks and shit, just like parading right past the high school, and it's like there's like a stop sign for the first time.
Yeah.
What? There's a traffic light. There's all kinds of things fucking going on, and nobody knows where to go.
Where do you
go when you go?
Where do you go?
It's awful.
Yeah.
And I'm new to driving, and it scared me.
I know that too. You're new to driving.
I know, and I got down the tunnel. There's a roundabout in the tunnel, like beyond your place to like a shortcut to the other place. And I was like, I got there, and it was like blinking lights, like close, 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 and there was like a thing down over the tunnel, and I was like, oh fuck, where do I go when I go? I was so scared.
And you called Patrick for support.
I already called him before. I called him as soon as I got out to the car. I was like, support me.
What does he say when you call Patrick?
He says, hi, how are you?
Is he a good supporter?
He is. I was mostly just like, I'm scared. I could have called you too, but you were just scared. Inside, and you were like, you don't have to be scared to drive in the dark. And I was like, have you met me?
But I'm like 100 level 100.
I'm not
100 level.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm not much of an emotional supporter.
No, I know.
Probably. That's
no
why
help.
you didn't call me.
Yeah, I did no help from you at all. And
okay. And you? Next topic then. That was a topic.
That was certainly.
Let's do a proper topic then. That was a proper topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick ones.
Quick
do you
ones?
Wanna? We haven't done quick ones in 2 months. What are they gonna think of us, the super fans of quick ones?
Do we have any quick ones from the chat?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick one. What's the strangest thing in your refrigerator right now?
It's not so strange, but there is this thing that Norwegian people do. Maybe you can relate. Is
it brown cheese?
No, that's not so strange. I would say that it's more strange that we have, at the moment, I think we have 2 jars of taco sauce open in the fridge. Which is very Norwegian. You know, you get the taco sauce, like salsa sort of jar, and then you have taco again, and then you buy another one, and then you have taco again, and then you buy another one, and then
glass jars.
You end up with so many, and I feel like that is a strange thing.
Why do we do that? Okay, my weirdest thing is fish oil.
I do also have brown cheese though in my fridge.
Okay. I bought a big ass can of fish oil. It smells bad. No, it is sardine olje.
Why?
Sardine oil, I think.
Why?
Yeah, because this is the story. You know, when
story time.
This is a crazy story. Remember when I discovered the beauty that is pad thai? I googled how do I make pad thai.
Oh right, because you were talking about the entire time we were there. You were like, "How did they make this? What is this made out of? What did they do? How did they do this? What are these things? Are these glass noodles? Oh my god!" You were like, you were having a moment.
Yeah. I had that moment.
It was intense to witness.
So so then I googled what is in this thing, and it is apparently tamarind, which is an African sort of fruit paste combined with an Asian sardine oil. It's so crazy. So
where did you even find sardine oil?
I found both of these ingredients at the special store, the Camille's something.
Oh, the one at the in the center of town, like
where they have exotic spices and stuff.
Yeah, it's like it's the Middle Eastern spice store, or not spices, but Middle Eastern food supplement
They have
store.
the fancy stuff there. So that's where I found the tamarind paste and the sardine oil. And you know, I tried to make pad thai. It kind of tasted like it, but I am not perfecting my recipe at all. I have to perfect the recipe.
You have to work on it.
Yeah, because the thing is, they are going to complement each other, these 2 extreme tastes, and you have to measure it correctly.
I can't believe you're so impressed by the pad thai, guys, because it's not even that good.
It was so good. I love pad thai. So good. So good.
I mean, mediocre at best.
Can we have it again soon? It's so good.
I feel like you can probably have it again anytime you want.
Yeah. So
I can drive you there.
Yeah. If you get there.
If I can get there, if the tunnel's not closed.
If you find the way. Eventually.
I mean, I might.
Okay. Next quick one. Are you ready?
No, wait. Somebody has something to say. Chico Beansauce says, I grew up eating tamarind. I thought it was a Mexican thing. Is it a Mexican thing?
Tamarind.
Yeah, the thing that...
Yeah, but when I googled it, it said it's an African fruit that they mash into a paste, and they call it tamarind.
An African fruit.
It was Google.
Okay, but Chico Beansauce thought it was a Mexican thing. I mean, we have to decide on a continent.
We have to decide on it. Okay, tamarind. It's
Google
Disk finally. Tamarind. It's a leguminous tree bearing edible fruit that is probably indigenous to tropical Africa. There you go.
Okay, so it is from Africa.
Yes.
You're wrong, Chico Beansauce.
Yeah, it's a fruit. Apparently it's a fruit.
Apparently.
Tamarind.
Yeah.
Exciting times. Now that was educational.
Disk.
I have one more quick one that I want to do.
Heido Spider that name says, where's that pizza you were talking about? What pizza?
Oh yeah, because when we started the podcast, someone in the chat said they are ordering a pizza, and a bunch of people said order one for me too.
Oh yeah, Weeaboon was getting a pizza, but I think he disappeared, so I think he probably got his pizza.
He got it. He was like, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. My pizza arrived. Bye.
Not doing that.
Okay.
What's your favorite TV show? Right now. Probably not ever, but right now.
Right now,
nowadays.
Right now, but that's only because I'm watching it right now. The Walking Dead.
Yeah. You have talked about that before.
And you?
And you? I have started watching Outlander again. Yeah,
Ugh.
Outlander. Yeah. It's such a romantic series about a girl that travels 200 years back in time, and she is living now in the 1700th century.
Ugh.
Very good. And she meets this handsome boy, and they marry, and fun times, and so cool. Because she's like a doctor, and she's like, well, you have to blah 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 something doctory from the 19th century. And they were like, what is a bacteria? Because they didn't know back then. So it's time traveling going on, fun times. I like it.
Okay.
And also I watched the season finale of House of Dragon.
Okay.
Good. Addicted.
Still
addicted.
Didn't get there. So also, you know that Outlander is based on a book series, which you should probably read.
I know it's a book series by a woman. I don't remember her name.
Doesn't matter that it's a woman. It's that important.
Yeah, because when I watched it for the first time with Isha, man, he pointed out that this is such a this is so written by a woman, he said, because it's so womanly.
Oh no. Actually, my mom has watched it, so it must be. Angel Shell said, did you read the comics? I assume you mean the Walking Dead graphic novels. I have seen part of them, but only up to the part where they stop sucking.
Right.
So
pretty good.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Do you want to do a quick one? You can pick one.
Okay. Hold on. Yes.
I'm so excited. You pick one.
Yes. No, remove that one because we said that one. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go this one. No, wait. Hold on. I did mark one. This one.
Okay.
Oh. What would you rather throw away? Love or money?
Money. Bye. Never
really?
See you again.
You would have no money?
You always challenge me when I say something, like, and when I decide on an ultimatum. Really? You want to do that?
But what would you do with no money? How would you live?
How would
you
I
would
live
rather
without
be
love?
Yeah, but you would be without no money. Like, it would be you and Isha Man.
Okay, so Patrick is nothing to you.
I'm not saying like you can't find love again. That is not implicated. But you're saying that
you're throwing away love forever.
But so you would rather be like
you're not able to love or be loved or have anyone loved ones, including your cats.
Okay, so you would rather you would live
poor.
Like,
I mean, be poor.
No, not poor, without money, which means you wouldn't have a house, you wouldn't have running water, you wouldn't have.
I would be like a couch surfer at every friend's. They would love me though.
Oh, that sounds awful.
They would love me, so they would make me everything that I need, and I would live at your place, basically.
No, you're not
because
welcome.
You would love me.
No.
Okay, what do you choose? And you?
I would.
Or money?
Assuming one was removed from the world, I would choose money.
That you go with money, you want to have it.
If I could live with only one, I was only allowed love, or I was only allowed money, assuming that I would only have a roof over my head. If I chose money, I would choose money. I live in the north of Norway, dude. I'm not living outside.
But I mean, you can still.
You can't have love. If you can't have love, you can't have love for me either, which means that you can't come to my house and sleep because that would involve love. So you would be living outside.
It would involve love. Very good.
There's no love for you.
Very good. Very good. No, but I mean, like, I could still live here if Ishaman paid for the house.
No, he would love you to do it.
Allowed to have money.
No, he has to love you to do that.
Yeah, he does. Pretty good. Okay, good one.
There was another one though. Where did that one go? I had this one. This one. No, dude, this one.
Okay.
This one. Wait, let's have a look at the chat first. Without love, what the hell? Sorry, dude.
Yeah, what the hell?
Would you choose to eat out of a dumpster for love? Would you do that?
Yeah.
You would eat out of a dumpster for love?
You wouldn't? Come on.
No. I don't think I value love very.
You clearly don't.
I
Okay.
clearly don't.
We have settled that.
I mean, I feel like that, like okay, let's.
This was a tough one for you. I can see
hold
that.
on. So I think the concept.
You're bargaining.
No, the concept of love, I think, is very. It doesn't really matter. I think there are more important things like breathing and eating and drinking.
Yeah.
Because you can't live without those things.
Yeah, sure.
But I can live unloved. I can live unloved. That's a Diskydisk merch. I can live unloved.
Sad violin.
Yes. Sad violin. Okay, anyway. What is love? You don't hurt me.
All you need is love.
We are two completely opposite personalities at work.
I know, right? I love it.
Oh my god.
Personality disc.
I think Tanya should watch Moulin Rouge to understand love. I have seen Moulin Rouge and I still don't understand love.
Oh,
it feels bad.
Love is when Patrick supports you over the phone.
When I'm driving and I can't go through the tunnel.
Yeah. What else would you call that?
I know. I'm not saying I don't know love. I just think that there are more important factors.
Yeah, we get that now. Read the next one. We get it.
Okay, so this is a this or that. I wrote this. Okay, so this or that. Sort by price or sort by most relevant / popular? What do you do when you go to a web store? Do you sort by price or do you sort by most relevant / popular?
Have you met me? I mean, it depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm not looking for anything, I just
if you're just browsing.
Price. Sort by price. Lowest to highest.
Okay. Glass half full or glass half empty?
No, you didn't answer.
Oh, I sort by price too. Also.
Yeah, good.
Glass half full or glass half empty?
Half full.
Half empty.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Because if it's half empty, you still have some. You've already drank a portion of the glass, which means that you have still some time to go, and then by the time it gets empty, you can fill it again.
But it's half full.
But why would you drink it if it's half full?
I drink everything. That's what
you don't drink it all. Okay.
It's half full. Cool.
Okay. Bad breath or body odor?
You?
No, you.
I mean, on other people or on me?
On both. Either. Let's do one of each.
Bad breath, maybe?
On you and other people?
Yeah. Body odor, I mean, oh my god. Have you ever met, yeah, you have, people that...
Have you ever met, yeah, you have?
You know, work in a stable.
Mm-hmm. In a stable? Like horses?
Yeah.
I like the smell of horses.
Yeah, but like they're sweaty. Sweaty every day.
I would take body odor on both because you can shower body odor away, but you know, dental problems are a mouthful, so to speak.
Bad breath, you can brush your teeth.
But do they though? If they have bad breath, they wouldn't be brushing their teeth, which means that they are trying not to. Maybe they haven't had a chance to have a shower.
And bringing mints everywhere. It takes longer to shower than to brush your teeth, to be honest.
But more people refuse to brush their teeth than...
Yeah, but you don't go close to people ever.
Well, true. So either way, it doesn't really matter.
I know, right? You talk with people online.
Yeah, I don't care about anybody. Except for Weeaboon. He's not here. But
okay, next one.
Okay. Loud neighbors or nosy neighbors?
Loud or nosy? Nosy meaning that every time I walk the trash,
they're gonna like, be like, "Oh, look at her! What are you doing?"
Nosy. I can handle nosy.
You'd rather have nosy neighbors than loud ones?
Yeah, I just want peace and quiet. Like I want loud neighbors. It's okay if they're nosy.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're so famous.
And you?
And you changed. You
that
changed
was
so
legit.
Much.
And you?
I mean, it depends what kind of nosy we mean. Like, are they gonna like? How nosy are we talking?
Have you put up your Christmas tree yet?
Ugh, that's noob nosy. That's like low level nosy.
Okay, I don't know.
Same. Actually,
very good.
Yeah. It depends who they're gonna speak to. My mother? No.
But loud though. What
Depends
if they
how
play
loud.
country music every day, all day, every day?
I was thinking more like if they're having sex really loudly, because that would not be the best time.
I'm thinking country music is worse.
That's what you go to, country
Yeah.
music? You don't care if they have sex?
No, I've never heard anything.
And
You?
adorable. Anyway,
Adorable.
next person.
One more then, and then ending.
We're ending it with this?
Yeah, but we have gone on for above an hour. An hour.
Above an hour already.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. And
Okay. Do you remember when you first logged into the internet? And if so, what was your first website?
No, do a different one.
I don't remember.
No, I need some time to think about that.
That is probably topic.
Yeah, that's a topic.
Yeah, okay, good one.
Do a different one.
Who was the first ever YouTuber that you discovered? I want to say Charlie is so cool. Like,
oh, it was Go Green 18 for me.
I don't know who that is.
She's still. I think she might be still going. She used to be called Go Green 18 anyway. Charlie is so cool. Like, it is a good shout though.
How about, do you want to be a vampire? Good one. Sorry, that was me.
Hey, this is carry me something. How does that go? Hi, I'm carry me.
Don't remember.
Such a good meme. Internal meme anyway. But no, I think it was Go Green 18. I'm pretty sure she's still going. Let me Google Disk that. Go Green 18. She does videos about women's health, I think. Lacey Green is her name. She's still going.
Oh, yeah.
She's still going.
I remember the name.
No, 6 months since she uploaded a video.
Not going.
Sort of still going. 6 months, I would say. It's still going, sort of. I would say, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ending it
with this.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for listening and watching and talking directly into the live chat of this special episode of Diskydisk. Leave us a rating on everything. Definitely do that. I check. I do. Do you check? Someone left us? Leaved us.
Somebody leaved us. How do you actually hold on? How do you okay, this is gonna get a little Norwegian. I don't know if there are any Norwegians around, but there will be somebody somewhere. Do you know how to bend a verb, right?
Yeah.
Like
sometimes.
To go, goes, etc. In Norwegian, can we just do this little portion? Because I talked about this with a colleague at work today.
Oh, cute. Okay.
The verb to sneeze, like to sneeze. I sneeze. How do you
snows?
No, but how do you do it in Norwegian?
Å nyse. Nyser. Nøys har nøysa.
Exactly. How do you do it?
Nyset.
Har nyset. Har
nøsta.
Har nøst.
What? That's terrible.
Har nøsse, right?
To sneeze. Sneezing. Currently sneezing. Has snowsed.
Has sneezed in English, but how it is in Norwegian though? Å nyse.
And snosed.
Å nyse. Nyser. Nøs. And then har
nyset. Terrible.
It's hard. We had to call the medical nurse and ask her how she thought it was, and she didn't
You had
know
to
either.
call someone.
We had to call a friend, yes. We did Google it though, and it's actually har nyst.
Nyst.
Which just sounds terrible.
Okay,
moving on. Anyway, thank you for listening to Diskydisk.
Yeah,
today.
we will be back next week and listen to the minicast.
Maybe a couple of days from now, because it's Friday now, and we accidentally whole thing.
I know, right? Sorry.
Okay. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much. We will see you later.
Okay, for everybody on the stream right now, we're about to be quiet for like 10, 15, 20 seconds. Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed. Very good.
Are you ready?
Because this is how we do it. Okay, welcome back.